Hello, you ugly bags of mostly water. It is I, your humble host, Sam of SG1, coming at you for another official Starships collection review. Yes, this time we're doing issue 168, the Suliban Freighter from Star Trek Enterprise. And as per usual, nice glossy magazine. And the ship itself, but more on that in a little bit. So we'll get a crack on then, shall we? I know I ain't done a video in a while. It's because work's been crazy, and then they announced a lockdown today, didn't they, or yesterday, over the weekend. And basically, yeah, I'll have at least a month off, so I'm going to get some videos done. And I've got a few ships to get through. I'm still waiting on a few ships as well. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my fucking Taplana half and the regular space station. But hey ho, let's go. Right, so here we are. Specification. Operated by the Suliban. Type cargo ship in operation 22nd century. Length 56 meters approximately. Propulsion, warp and impulse, weapons minimal. And then we've got a lovely CG render of the ship there, which is really nice indeed. Aye, it's really cool. It's a weird design, this ship. It's really cool. The crew of the Enterprise NX-01 encountered a freighter when they both laid claim to a mysterious ship that appeared to be from the future. The commander of the Suliban ship claimed it was salvage and had been detected by a Suliban cell ship. And then we've got just a rather plain topographical view there. But then again, it's the same on each side. I'll get into that when we look at the model. But there's no forward, no back, no up, no down. It's all the same. It's really cool, actually. There's no write-up or anything. It's a bit weird. And then we've got design on the Suliban Freighter. And then we've got, looks like John Eves. Let me see. John Eves, of course it is. He does some really good designs. And that is a fantastic design. It really is. Weird, wonderful, alien, but not, you know, too alien, you know? It's you can see that alien humans have built it. And then we've got some, you know, more designs of it there, sort of coming to shape. That's pretty cool. I'd like to see that one. And that one as well. That's really cool. And then, of course, there is the final design there. And then we've got future tense, which is basically what this ship comes from. Enterprise second season, the crew encounter a mysterious ship from the future that has, in the first pitch, it was a ship that was very familiar. Yeah, in the original, for those of you who don't know, the episode involves a time ship that appears to be bigger on the inside, and I should have turned my notifications off, but there you go. But yeah, it's bigger on the inside. Could it be a TARDIS? Maybe. But it is genuinely bigger on the inside. Anyway, the original concept, and then the Tholians show up and the Suliban show up, and they have a bit of a three-way fight to secure this future piece of tech. However, the original story premise for that episode, they was going to find a Constitution class ship, and now everybody all fighting over it. But they recycled that for it was going to be the Defiant, but they recycled the Defiant for In a Mirror Darkly, which I'm glad they did, because that is probably the best two-parter episode in the entire Star Trek Enterprise series. I like Enterprise. Enterprise gets a lot of bad rep, and it's undeserved. The first two seasons, I can see why. There are a couple of good episodes in that for the first two seasons. Dead Stop's a great one, Manfield's a great one, Regeneration's an absolute fantastic one. And then season 3 is great, and season 4 is fantastic. But we got some more images from the episode, Future Tense. It's a really good episode, actually. I do like weird time anomalies. I don't just like time travel. I mean, I like weird temporal anomalies. You know, like time going haywire and stuff. Yeah, it says here, Sussman wanted to illustrate that the ship had been advanced technology, saying homage to the TARDIS from Doctor Who. The director made it bigger on the inside than on the outside, which is mentioned. And then we've got on screen Trivia: the corpse that controls the time ship was played by Mark Major, a background actor who had been been 24 different characters on Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise. He specialised in aliens and appeared as multiple Borg drones, Kazon warriors, and Cardassians. He rarely had much dialogue and played more than one corpse. Oh, that's nice. Excuse me. Yeah, you can hear it in my voice. I've been a bit unwell lately, and it's not the fucking COVID-19. It's not the lager leggy. It is a chest infection, and I'm over it now. So, yeah, it's just regular old chest infection. So, I'm over it now. So, yeah, that's another reason why I haven't done many videos recently. But, you know, that Soundwave one took a lot of effort anyway. When the crew are speculating about the identity of the corpse, Archer wonders, could it be Zefram Cochrane, the inventor of warp drive? There's another reference to the original series episode Metamorphosis, established that old man Cochrane had taken a ship and headed out into deep space, where he vanished. Archer described the disappearance as the greatest missing person case of the century. The time ship is powered by a temporal displacement drive, a technology that has never been referred to before or since. And we get an image on the back. So then, we shall stay. Everything's falling down. So, we're going to flip the camera around. Join us. Join me. Shan't you? And then we have the ship itself. And as you can see, very nice. So we'll just take it off the stand just for a minute. It's very cool. There's a lot of detail in there. A lot of moulded, sculpted detail. You got the front end there, and you got this sort of... It appears more terracotta in hand than it does on film there. It seems more like a sort of a lightish beige, lightish brown. And then you got this grey section in the middle there, which is really cool. You got some really nice detail in there. Let's see if I can zoom that in a bit. Yeah, you can see all this like mechanical detail in there, like holding these I don't know, cargo pods, I guess, on each of the sides there. But yeah, you got some real nice detail in there, and you got all. I mean, they all look the same. They even look the same on the front there. There's a lot of symmetry going on with this ship, which is really cool. And then you've got the aft section there at the back, which is of course the impulse engines and/or warp drive or whatever. Unfortunately, it's not coloured or anything like that, but still pretty cool. And then again, same on the other side, basically. So there's not a lot to be said about this ship. I mean, it is a very nice looking ship, don't get me wrong. Very unusual as well, very different to anything else. I kind of like it looking like that, it's kind of cool as well. But yeah, there's some nice sculpted detail. You've got some, some great panel lines. These highlighted blue sections, which could be lights or could be like power conduits or something. Yeah, and you got all this like internal workings going on. It's just a really nice ship. But, like I said, there's not a lot to be said because both sides look the same and there's no real difference in it. But it's still really cool. I really do dig it. And it's kind of looks both, let's say, turn it upside down looks the same. Turn it round that way kind of looks the same. But, I mean, you do get the engine section at that side, which gives it a little bit of difference. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, the same side, the other side, exactly the same. And I do like the contrast between the sort of brown and the sort of gunmetal grey going on in there. It just makes it pop, you know. Just a really nice ship. Really nice ship. But like I say, a bit lacking though. At the same time, it's one of those. It's kind of cool, but kind of lacking at the same time. I'm repeating myself. Oh God, I'm repeating myself. There's a good little joke, a little filmic reference if you get that. And it says Suliban cargo ship on the bottom there. And it's got a really weird stand that doesn't like to stand in its cradle there. So you just put that in there as hard as you can get it in. And you can really position it how you want. You can have it like that, or in the middle there, or like that. Or even if you wanted to, you could do it like that. If you wanted to, have it flying like that. But I mean, you're supposed to put it in the middle one. But like I say, you can put it in any one you want. You know, it is a bit unbalanced. Yeah, put it in the middle. There you go. So yeah, it's a really nice ship. Actually, I've got it the wrong way around, actually. Slight incline, because obviously that's the back end and that's the front end. Really nice, really nice, really nice. Yes. So, well, there's a little amendment to this video. I got my Mondo recently. Yes, I'm a few issues behind, but I got a Mondo. And in the Mondo, I get this letter. It says, Starship official Starships collection. Dear collector, I hope you're enjoying your Star Trek, the official Starships collection. Yes, I am. You may be aware that the base sticker of 166 is incorrect. To maintain the highest possible standard of your products, please find the enclosed correct sticker base for your issue 166 Temerian Deep Space Cruiser. We apologise for any inconvenience caused, and we hope you continue to enjoy this collection. Thanks, the publisher. So yeah, I got that, and then, sure enough, in the bottom of the box of the Mondo, I did in fact get the right one. Deep Space Cruiser, AB, which is really nice. So, thank you, Eagle Moss. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. So that's really nice of them. So yeah, so that's me. That's a Suliban cargo ship. If you like what I do and want to make this channel grow, why not consider donating to my Patreon? There's some cool rewards over there, so why not check that out? Also, you also like what I do, check out my other Star Trek reviews. I've got a hair there, which will be down here, down there. And don't forget to subscribe and share the hell out of this video, and check me out on social medias, which will be somewhere in the video, so, or in the description below. Depends where I put them. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all very soon. Adios.